Hey guys, welcome to a new video. It's Lila here from Sherry Pomba Fitness. I hope you guys are doing well. Right, your girl has been working. I'm trying to release a video every week now. Right, I'm trying to be more active. I'm trying. So today I want to talk about hmm, dieting, losing fat, being on a cut. Right, basically I don't like the word dieting, but I want to talk about the cut that I've been doing since the end of December. Let me remind you again that I gave birth to my second child in January 2022, when I just turned 40. So that's my second child. And that's another video that I'm going to do as well, talking about once you get to your 40s, how your body changes. So when I gave birth, I just not let myself go. I was still training after giving birth. While I was pregnant, after giving birth, I started training at 2 months after home. Then I went back to the gym 3 months after. So I've always been training, but my hormones were all over the place, which is normal with giving birth. Uh, for about 2.5 years, my hormones were all over the place. So I was just giving into all the cravings basically. So now I'm back on track. I'm back to normal. I'm back on track with everything now. So I've been cutting since December, end of December, beginning of January, but I know I've done 18 weeks. Right. So today we're the 6th of May, and last week we're Monday. No, is it Monday? Tuesday, 6th of May, sorry. And last week I already completed 18 weeks of my cut. I'm still going for it. I've given myself up to June, so I've got another like till the end of June. That's the target I gave myself. And then I'll see how my body reacts. And then if I see that I have to carry on a little bit, then I will carry on. And then I'll have to go to a phase where I have to reverse diet and then for a month or something, and then go back to maintenance level. Um, right here in this channel, first of all, you can hear by my accent, I'm not an English native person. I'm originally from Congo. I was born and raised in France, so you can hear the French accent mixed with some African accent. There's a lot of things going on here with my accent. But so here I'm not going to be, and not because I'm not an English speaking person. No, it's a native English person. But I want to make things simple for everyone, right? Maybe people are also foreigners like me. That English is like the second or the third language. They might relate to me. I've studied in this country, in the UK. That's the reason I came here. I've got 2 degrees from here, but I like to make things simple. I don't like to be too technical. So this is what I'm going to be trying to do to keep it really simple, relatable. Um, right. So what I want to talk about first is the diet. Um, like I said, I don't like to say I'm on diet. To me, you need to be on a diet that you can live and eat, like eat with it and eat it for the rest of your life. So you have to eat things that you like, things that you enjoy. You can't just there's always alternative. Like let's say, like last week, for instance, one of my clients asked me, "Oh, I love ice creams. I love ice cream." I was like, "Hold on now." I send a recipe, really simple recipe, 3 ingredients that she can do it at home. She was like, "Thank you," and lots of protein in it. She was so happy. So now I can eat ice cream and not feel guilty about it. So you need to find the balance. You need to find good, healthy alternative. That doesn't mean that you cannot eat um, the things that you like. I don't want you to be thinking like that, right? So I'm going through different bullet points that I've got here about diet. So eat a balanced diet. So this is what I'm saying. So aim for calorie deficit. This is what I've been doing. I've been on the calorie um, um, deficit. So when you're on calorie deficit, right? Like I said to you, I want to make things simple. Calorie deficit means that you eating less than in terms of energy less than what your body burns, right? So that's how you lose weight: calories in, calories out. I had a new client I spoke to this week, and I was telling her, like, she was asking me all these questions, and then she was like, "Yeah, I want to see my abs." I say, "But we are not computers, or you will lose weight everywhere else. You're not gonna just lose weight on your stomach." Yeah, yeah, I get it. So we are just going talking, we're just laughing. Yeah, I'm silly like that. So we're just talking about it, and I was like, you need to be on a calorie deficit. So I had to explain that to her, just like I explained to you. And I also advise her to use this app, my Fitness Pal, which I can calculate that for my clients, which I do, but I also give that to them. Go on the app, download the app, and start tracking your food for a week. Oh, I really have to do that. I say yes, just for the first few weeks, so that you will see, you will think that you are eating well, but sometimes um, the quantity of what we eat is, if you put it on if you track it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm eating too much. So I said to her, if you can do that for a few weeks, it just gives you an idea of what, like, how much food to eat. um I've been tracking my food off and on. Now I'm not tracking anymore, because I meal plan everything, and everything is, that's it, I know what I'm doing now. So sorry, I lost my bullet point here. Yeah, so eat a balanced diet, prioritize fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein sources. So with me, I am burning fat. So because there's losing weight, losing weight can be fat and your muscle, water weight as well, right? But my aim, what I'm doing, is to lose fat. So when you lose fat, you need to weight train, you need to be on a calorie deficit, you need to do cardio, and you need to up your protein intake so that you can save as much muscles, because when you're on a deficit, you lose a bit of muscle. But if you up your protein intake, you save your muscles, right? Reduce your calories intake. This is what I have to say. And for a calorie deficit, by making small, sustainable changes to your eating habits. Yes. Cut back on sugar and refined carbohydrates. This can contribute to weight gain and hinder fat loss. Like for me, for instance, once I eat bread, that's it. My stomach is out. So I found a different alternative to bread. There's different types of bread that you can. I eat now gluten-free bread, and that's okay. I've got sensitive stomach as well, so you just need to find alternative. You don't have to eliminate. "Oh, I'm not gonna eat this. I'm not gonna eat that." No, there's always an alternative. I know there's sourdough bread as well, which is good. So there's always something that you can replace it with. Yeah. Uh, Eat more fiber. Yes, fiber can help you feel fuller for longer and reduce overall calories consumption. That is the truth. That I would definitely advise you to up your fibers. It fills you up, and protein as well. Me personally, protein fills me up as well. So do that as well. And on my Fitness Pal, when you put your target, how much weight you want to lose per week, how active you are, your age, your weight, your height, they will tell you how much calories to consume per day to lose the weight. And then they will put you the percentage of carbs, fats, and protein to eat. So they give you all that information, and you just track your food based on that. Me personally, what I do with this app, I follow it, but I up my protein, like the protein they put in there, I up again to like 20 grams, because and that's my personal preferences. I do that for me, and it works for me. So yeah. Stay hydrated. Whew. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. Yes. As dehydration can sometimes lead to overheating. So overeating. So yeah, drink your, is it 2 liters per day? Drink it. I don't know if in I don't know about gallons and all that. I'm here in the UK, so I will talk in liters. So 2 liters per day. Yeah. But drink plenty of water. That's very important, even for your skin. Just drink your water. It's important. Like I think it's 60% or up to 70% of our body is water. So drink plenty of water. Yes. So now I'm coming to the exercise part. Exercise and physical activity. So you need to engage in regular exercise. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. So now we're talking about either cardio. That would be cardio actually. Cardio, you can like the cardio I'm doing at the moment. Um, that used to work for me before my 40s, but it still works for me now. Is heat cardio works for me actually. But what I will go on a elliptical machine. I will do 15 minutes there. I will go for 3 minutes, then I will sprint for 20 seconds, and I will no for 30 seconds, sorry, 13-second walk, and then I start again, 30-second sprint, and then I go on a treadmill. I do another 15 to 20 minutes. I just put it on an incline, up to 12 or 13 sometimes, and I put it to 3, and I just walk fast. Walk fast. And I watch Steve Wilkos on YouTube, whatever, or Love and Hip Hop or something, and I'll just be doing that. So you can do that. You can also go on a stepper. That's a good one. Even the rowing machine is a good one. Um, but it has to be moderate. So that's something that you have to kind of like with me, for instance. I am 44 in August, or 43 for now. Okay. And for my age, for instance, to me to have moderate cardio, my heart rate has to be 110, 115. But when I do, I go up to 120. Sometimes I hit 130. I'm good with cardio. I can do cardio like for an hour nonstop. So that's something I've trained myself. And besides fitness, I'm also a musician. I'm a singer. I'm a performer. So cardio is very like um, is very important to me. I've worked on my cardio, so I can go on and go on with cardio. Um, yeah. So you need to do strength training. So lift weights, especially when you, for women, when you reach our age, even men, and even everyone, actually, that is lifting weights, train your muscle, gain muscle, is very very important. Even when you get older, as you get older, for you to lift your arm, it's your muscle. For you to go down on the floor and pick up something, it's muscles. So I had this conversation with a young girl at the gym this week. I was like, you just training you booty, you don't train. And now I started training my upper body because I understand. I said, okay. I said, that's the thing with you younger. You're just training for aesthetic. You're not training for mobility. But I said to her, you're still young. When you get to 35, 40, you start thinking that I want to start training for mobility. I want to be able to be 60, 70, 80 and still move. Right. We all train for aesthetic. That is that is a fact. But with my age now, to me, yeah, I consider mobility a lot more as well. But aesthetic obviously is part of it. You want to feel good in your clothes, you want to look good naked. You know what I'm saying. But mobility, and I think when you're young, you don't think about that. When you're in your 20s, you don't think about that. So I told her, just enjoy, but soon you start thinking about, about it. So yeah, so lift weights, toning, curves, muscles, whatever the industry, like whatever terms the industry is using, it all means the same. It's muscles. That's it. Curves, toning, what is muscles? Muscle. That's it. Muscular, muscles. It's the same thing. They all mean the same. Yeah. So lift weights, lift weight. You're not gonna get bulky by lifting weights. You're not gonna get no lift weight. Yeah, that burns fat as well, not as much as cardio, but I will definitely advise you to, to lift weight. So because it definitely will help you build muscle, which can boost your metabolism and aid in fat loss. Incorporate strength training. So go to the gym, lift weights, or lift weights at home, but lift weights. Lifting weight will definitely help you build muscle mass, and that can boost your metabolism and aid in fat loss. That's something. What I'm gonna say next is something that I used to do back in the days. I haven't done it again because I'm working from home at the moment, and I'm with my baby. She's like 3 years old, so she's a toddler running up and down. Even for me to do this video, I'm like, she doesn't want to leave me, so I have to hurry up with this video. But um, intermittent fasting, which I've done in the past, I'm not saying that it's not good, or when I did it, maybe because I was lacking in some type of knowledge, but I did lost a lot of muscle, which I lost weight definitely, but I lost a lot of muscles too, you know. Um so for me, for instance, what I do, like in the morning, I don't really eat. I will have maybe a banana, a coffee. I can't train with food in my stomach. That is me. That is just me. So when I come back from the gym, I have a protein shake with my homemade protein bar, and I have like proper meal after 12 or 1 o'clock. So that's how I do it. But yes, before I used to do intermittent fasting, I would go even through 24 hours, but I've lost so much weight. I lose weight very easily and very quickly. So I was like, but if it works for you, there's a lot of benefits with intermittent fasting. This dietary approach can be an effective way to reduce calories intake and promote fat burning. But do your research. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about intermittent fasting. There's a lot of research out there. Do your research if that's something that you're interested in. So increase your activity levels. Yeah, find ways to move more throughout the day, such as walking or taking the stairs, doing the cleaning around the house. That burns calories. So even me, as I'm talking now, I'm burning calories. So that's still burning calories. I was surprised one day. I was because here this is my home music studio. That's why you see the mic and you know I've got my djembe here and stuff. So I was so shocked when I first got this watch. Yeah, the Samsung watch, and I was rehearsing here, playing makungas, and I'm playing. The watch started vibrated because I was playing for about 10 minutes. You've burned that amount of calories. I was like, really? I started doing it every day, so I'm gonna train every day now and start burning some calories. So yeah, stay active. Yeah. Lifestyle adjustments. Manage stress. Chronic stress can impact metabolism and weight management. Yes. Me, for instance, when I'm too stressed out, when I used to, because I'm not anymore, because I will tell you what I do. But when I used to get so stressed, I will start eating like, that's it. Me is food. I'll just eat. So try to find ways to relax. Like me, what I found out that was good for me actually is meditation. And actually, I do it here in my studio. I put some meditation myself. I compose meditation music. If you go on my other YouTube, my music YouTube, Queen Lila TV, you will see I started publishing. I started getting those kind of meditation a while ago, but I started producing them now, and I put them on my YouTube. So you can go and see them. I'm gonna try to post them on maybe on here, but try to meditate. Um, try not to, like, if I want to give advice as a person, I'm not just here like to read what is written on here, what I wrote there, but try to look at life differently. Try to do things. If everything starts in here, right? The way you see life here, have a positive mentality. Start if that as please believe me, everything starts here. Starts here. If it means that you have to speak to someone, talk to someone. If it means that you have to journal or write how you feel, that's another form of therapy. If you need to go and do therapy, do therapy. If you have a friend that you can vent to, somebody that can just listen to you, do that. If you have a partner, to do that. If meditation works a lot for me. So as much as I'm an open person, I don't really like to talk about. I used to be like that before, where I would talk, but now I don't really talk about my life like that. Only to help as a testimony, yes. But meditation has helped me a lot. And when I meditate, I pray, and then it makes me feel so good. So I do that on a regular. I put some incense in, and then I just relax and put my. That's it. I do that for sometime an hour. It takes me. I can just sit there and just do that for an hour. So do whatever makes you happy, whatever that can remove the stress. I know life is very busy and stressful, so you need to look after yourself up here and remember that everything starts here. Even going to the gym, for instance, going to the gym, I always tell people, oh, I need motivation. No, you don't need motivation. If you rely on motivation, you're not going to last on this journey. If you rely on discipline, taking it as a lifestyle, as an everyday thing, and put it into your everyday routine, you've got chance to stick to it. But if you need motivation from so and so and so and so, no. This morning, I just wanted to stay in bed. I woke up. I was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I need to get up your ass, go. And I went and I trained and I felt good. Usually it's always like that. When you say I don't want to go, and when you go, you have a great workout and you feel good. You see. So then I came back, I had a little nap, and then playing with my baby, ate whatever. So do not rely too so much on motivation. One thing I would say as part of lifestyle though, surround yourself with people with the same. I'm not saying don't date somebody that trains or be around. That's not what I'm saying. But if you surround yourself with people who have this, like, who understands your lifestyle, who are also living that lifestyle of going to the gym or work out and watch what they eat and stuff like that, it helps. Me, what helps me a lot, first of all, my husband he supports me 100%. Himself, he's an athlete, so we good. I'm good when it comes to that. Sometimes be mama, go. When he sees me stressed out for 2 days, if I don't go to the gym, go. So surround yourself with people that can, bring that positive energy. Also, what you watch, what you listen to, be mindful of that. Like with me, I watch a lot of YouTube videos on fitness almost every day. My Instagram, I'll be there, I'll be laughing on my Instagram, watching fitness videos, the funny ones, and like try to stay in that environment. Watch videos on food, healthy food, find ways, different alternatives. So try to create an environment that will keep you focused on your goal. And like I said to you, everything starts in here. I always say that to people, everything starts here. Even when you train your muscle, they tell you muscle mind connection. Your mind has to connect with your muscle, and then you will start feeling it. So everything in you starts here. Your mind. This is the computer here. This is where all the softwares are. Yeah. So you need to take control of your mind. Start being positive. Start speaking positive. You only attract positive when you're a positive person and you speak positivity, you attract positivity. But if you a negative person, then you're not going to go far. So keep a positive mindset. I know it's not easy. Trust me, if I can tell you, just I'm opening this bracket. Like I said too, I'm originally from Congo. If you guys have heard the news, you hear what's going on in Congo. This is something that's been going on since 96. Since I was 15 years old, I know about this situation, right? I had a younger sister that got stuck in Goma. She's seen how people got killed. So there's little things going on. I'm just not gonna go in detail, but every day the news I'm hearing there, people we know passing, being killed, the stuff. So even our own personal life, every day there's things to manage. Like that's life. That is life. But you need to find your own peace, put put you first and reprogram your mind, clear your mind. That's why I do a lot of meditation. That's why you always see me smiling, and try to always look at the good side of life. Life is not bad. Life is good. Life is good. So try to, you know, look at the good side of life. I know we're surrounded by bad news every day. That's why I don't have a TV in my house anymore. Because they should call it bad news, not news. Eh? So that was just there. Let me close that bracket. Let's go back there. But that's part of it, fitness is not just the physical, your mindset is everything. Everything has to align. As a human being, your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health, all that they have to line up with each other. It's very important for you to be a balanced human being in this world. You need to align all of this. But that's another video, that one. Prioritize sleep. Yeah, sleep. Let me read what I wrote here. Aim for at least 7 hours of quality sleep per night, as sleep deprivation can hinder fat loss. That is true. That is so true. um I started coaching some clients. They are based in France, so they are an hour ahead of us. So I woke up at half now 4 to train them at 4:30 to 5:30, and then sometime I just from there I go and train at the gym. Trust me, it can be quite tiring, but um I manage. I just make sure I sleep early, like from 5 p.m. This is the time I'm gonna start getting ready, me and the little one, for bed. So it's just that you need to manage your time. 7 hours, yeah, that's a really good amount of sleep that you need. um Let me see what else I wrote here. Find the support system. This is what I spoke about earlier. Share your weight loss goals with friends and family for motivation and accountability. So you see, with my clients, I created this group on WhatsApp. So even me, when I go to the gym, I tell them what I do. Okay, I've done my lifting session, and I'll take a picture of my watch, and I'll send it. Oh, I've done my cardio session. So, and then when they need tips on, oh, I need this, I want to eat that, but can I also, that's it. We keep each other accountable, So this is what I meant earlier as well. Monitor your weight, measurements, and food intake to stay on track and make adjustment as needed. This is what I said about tracking your food. The way I track my weight loss, I threw away my, what you call it? My mind just, I've got the word in French, balance. Not with the scale anymore. Maybe I throw away mine because I was getting too obsessed every day. I was getting on it. So I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Let me throw you in a bin right now. I don't need one right now. So the way I track my weight loss is how I fit in my clothes. I take a lot of pictures. I film myself a lot. First thing in the morning or when I'm in the gym. That's how I see it, how I fit in my clothes. I do my measurement, but once, I don't want to get too paranoid about going on a scale and stuff. And don't do that, please. Like going on a scale every single day, don't do that. At least maybe once a week or something, but no, not every day. So I throw away mine. I was like, no, I'm not going to be obsessed about my weight like that. So you take it easy. You need to enjoy this journey. Like I said, I will do another video where I'm going to talk about your metabolism slowing down after like once you enter your 40s, because that's something I have been struggling a little bit. Like I will eat something and boom, the next day you feel funny. So I had to readjust a lot of things, but now I'm okay now. I'm okay. I eat everything that I said here. I prioritize protein. I prioritize fibers. I prioritize lots of vegetables, especially greens like spinach, pondu, which is a cassava leaf, because I've got I carry the thread for sickle cell. So I also got my girl Mix Physics here in Birmingham. She comes and give me my B complex injection, so all the vitamin B's, which helps you with iron and stuff. So that helps me a lot in terms of energy, anti-aging, immune system. So it's really good. I do that once a month with her. I think next time when I do it, I will film it for you guys so I can show you. And I think I want to talk to her. I spoke to her already, but I think we're gonna do maybe a video together, like training in the gym together. So, and I will try also to get in the gym and film more in the gym. But like I said to you guys, I get very shy filming in the gym. I'm very discreet when I film. I don't want to get in people's way. I don't want people to feel uncomfortable because there's a camera. So I'm very conscious about other people in the gym when I'm filming. So, but I'm gonna try maybe film and then talk at the same time. I want to do that. Like I've got my microphone. So if I'm in the gym, I can talk and can explain the exercise. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to film that. I think the next video I'm gonna be doing is probably what I eat in a day. But I'm not sure. I will see. But let me double check. I think I've said everything. Yeah, this video is long. It's not like that. But it's okay. But it's important. Um, I'm trying to think if I no, I think I've said pretty much everything. Stay focused. I know sometimes it's not easy. You sometimes you might feel like you bloated. Especially us women with our periods. Like mine are coming soon now, so this is the time now. This is the time, and sometimes you got those moments you want to eat something that's off, like I did a couple of days ago. My hormones are going up and down with my periods coming. I had some chips and cheese, and I don't feel guilty about it. Right? I do that at least once a month. If I take it from the takeaway, but so I can do it at home as well. If you buy some chips, you got your what you call it. Uh, ah, what's wrong with me? We're forgetting words today. The air fryer. Yeah, with the air fryer, less calories. So, but I had mine from the shop from a takeaway, which I'm not gonna do again for a long time. No, now I'm just gonna do it at home. So there's always like I said, there's alternative. You don't have to sacrifice that the things that you like. But what I do me Monday to Friday, I stick to my diet and I meal prep. So I meal prep everything on a weekend, and I put everything in Tupperwares, like my lunch and my dinner. Everything is prepped so that when I come back from the gym, I don't have to look for anything when I'm hungry. So I just take it out, heat it up, I eat. On a weekend, I'm more relaxed. I'm still eating within my calories, but I'm more relaxed. I love there's this thing I love these days. I do a banana bread on my air fryer. Woo, protein banana bread is delicious. I will throw the recipe one day. I'll show you when I do my eat in a day. I will show you what I eat in a day. I will show you. So I do that with some Greek yogurt, zero fat, and with high protein. Um, what else? I had some summer fruits. Look at me, I'm getting hungry talking about it. I had some summer fruit. I had some chia seeds for like fibers. I had a lot of things. It's so nice. It is so nice. And then in the evening for dinner, I might have like I'll make a homemade pizza, but with tortilla seeded bread. So you just put it on a pan. I don't like tomato sauce as a base on. I put barbecue. I put barbecue sauce. I throw all the things that I like, a bit of cheese, and that's less. That pizza when I do is like 250 calories. So you see, there's ways for you to eat the things that you like. I love pepperoni pizza, so I'll make my pepperoni pizza at home on my pan with a tortilla. So there's alternative. There's a lot of things that you guys can do. There's lots of alternatives. Yeah. So you guys stay positive and stay focused, please, and be encouraged. Is It's important for you to enjoy the journey. You need to enjoy it, right? You need to enjoy the food you're eating, because to me, look at it as a diet that you're going to eat for the rest of your life. Don't eat something just for the next 6 months or a year. No, this is something that create like the food that you can eat for the rest of your life. That is the goal. It's not just for that 6 month, for that, no. Because once you see, with me, once I finish with my cut, once I've lost all the weight that I want, I'm gonna have to maintain. I'm gonna still gonna be eating like that, because those are the things that I enjoy eating, you know. So yeah, the video is too long now. I'm gonna have to cut some bits here. But yeah, I think that's okay now. Um if I forgot some things, I can always do another video. But yeah, that's the video, guys. And you guys, like I said, stay positive, stay focused, be encouraged. You take care, guys.